Hi, PS273 team. This is Ted from Class Hero here, and I have your demo account set up. I'll talk a little bit about what I did. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is I looked at your pacing guides from the district, and here they are. And I'll just go with two. And what I did when I looked at it, this really kind of maps out wit and wisdom. And I also then put Hagerty Foundations at the K1, 2, 3 level, so you would have that also. Now, if you have writing and other curriculum, we can add, but I just wanted to make sure I got them. So when I looked at this, I went down here and I started on Module 2 because that's where you're at. And then really I kind of thought, how would I do it? And actually, the kindergarten classroom was the most interesting to the kindergarten uh, curriculum guide was the most interesting because then it really helped me understand. Let me see if I can shrink this here. It really helped me understand kind of from a map, from a calendar standpoint, what this would look like. So I really liked how this was laid out, and each day you would teach these lessons, but not all of your curriculums had this. Only kindergarten had this, but they did have this. And so what I did with this is I looked at this module 2, and this kind of maps with what you have in the calendar. So week 1's 5 lessons, week 2's 3, 5, 5, 5, 2, and I mapped it based on that structure. I made the first 5 weeks, you're in week 3. I can continue to add it, but I wanted to make sure it was what you wanted. So I really looked at it by instructional week and laid out the lessons based on this calendar guide for instructional weeks. Okay, so having said that, let me show you what it looks like. To log in, you'll go to I'll send you the URL, the place at which you would go. Your email address for this account is d19 at classhero.com, and your password is classhero. So now that you're into class in the application, what I've done is for module 2, I kind of said there's 9 instructional weeks within this module 2. So let's set it to week 3 because that's where the teachers are at. And so by clicking right here, I have it set to week 3. And so what I have here is the foundations lesson plans, and this takes you right to the teacher's guide. I have the new concept videos that are attached for each one of the weeks of lessons. I have the practice worksheets for the students for foundations, so I've had that set up for the foundations. And then for the complex text or for the reading instruction, I have all your lessons here. Oh, I got to move that anchor chart. So lesson 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and they're all here. You can download them or launch or go to the actual website. Now, I do need to validate that the links that we have and what your teachers have can be open. There's a couple ways that you can access Wit and Wisdom, and I want to make sure we have the way your teachers access Wit and Wisdom. So I do want to validate that with a teacher before I do any trainings. It should be fine. If I have the wrong one, I can swap them out. But you can also download the lesson plans, and right here, the decks are right here for you to download. Put it over here, so let me show you. So there's the download that gives you the PowerPoint for the teacher. So I put that in there, and then also for student activities, I have any student activities that the teacher might use, and then we also include the assessment. So anytime that there is an assessment, we add that to the assessment area. So this is 1 week of instruction, and we keep on providing 1 week of instruction so we can align up the teaching resources and align to this calendar. So for math, they just go over here for math, but there's not much to see right yet for math because the teachers haven't started practicing. But let me make sure I got the right. I got to change curriculum for this one. I apologize. So this curriculum is right. I'll just choose Eureka Math. Your teachers will have this already set for them. And now that I have this chosen, here's the Eureka Math scope and sequence. All the teacher has to do is choose what assignment they're on and assign this to the group of students, confirm and assign. So now that they have those assignments there, and I can do the training on that. So you have Eureka Math Squared, and then for reading, we have Foundational Skills with Heggerty and Foundations. So if I go to like first grade, you will be able to see the lessons for first grade, and I also have the phonemic awareness, the Heggerty lessons, as well as the foundation lessons, as well as I have the lessons. So, and the student activities. Now, many schools are adding their social studies and science, and if you give me your login credentials, I can add that. For older grades, such as fourth grade and fifth grade, since they don't have Heggerty or Foundations, I just right now have the reading component of it. But if there's more curriculum you want to add with this, that would be great. Just let me know, and we can take care of that. And so then they can set that as a instruction, so everything's set. The big thing I want to check is before we do the training is whether my links are the right links for your staff. So if we could have one staff member try it, that would be great before we did it. If you just let me know which staff member you want to try it, I can reach out to them, or you reach out to them, and we just need to launch it to make sure these links work for them and they can log in, because I can't imitate your teachers. But outside of that, everything's set and ready to go. And for your review, I should say. If this looks good, we can start moving forward. If there's some adjustments I need to make, please let me know. But that's how I've kind of thought about it, as instructional weeks, because that seems to be kind of how your scope and sequence is laid out. So maybe we need to meet again. Maybe we should push the training back for another week. It's up to you guys. But so I just wanted to let you know, and I will send you all the login information. So thanks, and have a great day.